reticular redcaps caged.
They're damn near chomping at the bit.
How much farther can I go?
Refugees child's fingers when
Attacked a child?
Remind them that this is
Should have killed them.
Enough to keep us going. For now.
The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying to work.
You do everything your dad tells you.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good ends with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though. This rumor that it's going mad. These murderous monsters. What hell's breaking loose?
Goodness me, that's terrible.
Are you joking? This is great. Think of all the work we can get here.
Oh, hold on. Will be plenty of
She'd want me to set it if it helps me feed a friend.
She was a better person than both of us.
You
Want to let those thugs get away with this?
Those heartbreakers, that's what they call a monopoly.
get away with whatever they like.
It's a racket, is what it is.
Very well.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late. The Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a
They
circle
work for the
around the
guild.
upper city as
Give them a
soon
piece
as the
of your
fighting
mind, pieces
starts.
of your
Mark
body
my
will be
words.
washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
We'll be on our own.
With the army about to invade the city.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheet.
Frame of passion.
If you're hungry, you can wait with us. A priest might come out with some scraps if we're lucky. Please, in the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
The Crying One weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. What do you want to know? Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to lack the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Anything of use?
I'll take that. Never wanted the easy path. What's hiding here?
He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught.
Dolo is an artist. You do well to think on that. Brethren in blood, kill them!
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
I will ascend. On the move. War is an old woman's game. Always comes to this.
light on my feet.
Hmm? At your command. What's inside? This stirs a memory. Some sick creature was playing out the death of Bolspawn Ilisera. So, limbs are trimmed. It looks like they were sheltering down here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it would seem.
What's this? Looks empty.
Something useful, I hope.
That's curious.
Can't give up now. This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
How goes the search? That's it! Proof that Valeria missed something. They'll have to listen to you now. If you can convince them of Brilgor's innocence, then perhaps Ilmater could shed one less tear this day.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Father Lorgan, helping me. Fists, after me, needed to hide. Pierced, once. Paralyzed. Dwarf, red clothes. Stranger. Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the
Do the same. I know.
Inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
I think that's what they call a
Before I
monopoly.
saw the giant metal monsters guarding the
It's a fix when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
A few days in a jail cell.
Sit on my ass.
At least we'd have a bed.
And the
worst
gods don't give
that
a
can
damn
happen
about
is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things.
Don't believe everything you read in the book.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping.
Paramidius, one of our red cap.
Who are you calling?
The pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaints to them?
You know, that's an excellent idea. I should go straight to the source.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? People will help. A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a
You throw a
bed.
fit when there's no hot water.
One of those
You
steel
wouldn't last a
watchers
day out
stamping
there.
us into the
It's
dirt.
run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
I think that's what they call a monopoly.
It's a racket, is what it is. Children in scraps for days.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Mahia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
Ah, I see. Maybe next 10 day then.
Woof! Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold.
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn.
How are we fixed on?
Come on patrol with me.
Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come.
Why were these
He wants to
particular
teach
red
the
caps
refugees
caged?
a lesson, right?
They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do. You're going to hire.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? Wonderful, but patience is a virtue. I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? I see. Playing to your strengths, keeping things simple. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? There's a killer inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Now you're acting innocent, are you? After you near caved me bloody skull in? I'm gonna knock that smirk right off your face. Well, you're not wrong. Feels like my brain's been drawn on the anvil. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
What do you get out of this?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay
If I was
taxes
a
for you
Sharon
to protect
lookout,
us,
this is
not
the
these
sort of place I'd
intruders.
wait around.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers. So don't make trouble.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you...
Donations? Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get. Let's see what you've got. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Got something else to donate, have you? I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's arse about honest citizens.
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations, and we're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
This place is trapped.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
More than prepared.
Do you hear that noise? The flames? I knew these refugees were up to no good. I knew it!
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington.
I got you! Got diseases. Any one of them could be a got you!
Here we are, Griselda.
All in one.
The state of this car. What were they thinking?
Forgive me. I know tears will not bring our children back.
Hello, Esmond. They
It is
spread
only
like
right
locusts.
We shed tears.
So we should do nothing. Just
So we
wait for
may
the next
shed
wave.
blood tomorrow.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
What will we do? There are so few of us left.
Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
I do not like our chance.
The hunter has nothing to say to you.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. There is no need. All are welcome to remember the fallen.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Grasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. The slayer of Ketheric Thorn. Well, these are strange times indeed. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. It is a solemn task, one this city forces us to undertake time and again. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. Then we will settle for blood. Cazador must be destroyed. For the safety of the city, and to make sure no one else must feel our pain. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Must be exterminated. Nothing less will do.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we return?
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. He's a good man.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Garrett. Pushed. Felt bones break. Darkness. Man. Buying heirlooms. Vulture. Challenged him. Brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. None.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something. Material.
I said, step back!
That'll make a great headline.
Stomach's dead! Read all about it!
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Please,
Front
my
page
son.
material.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that rub rot going around. Oof, nasty business. Contagious.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Deafening silence did wint this secret.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Our readers will be outraged.
Worm's Crossing. This place has been a haven, when Harpers were less than welcome in the city proper.
Seems hard to imagine your efforts haven't always been appreciated.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've...
Such a great
Birthday boy's just nervous.
does not go in for public acclaim.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
We're getting a real.
Get your art out, fresh off the easel.
Good idea.
Nice. Oh, new sensations.
New guy in trouble.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Ah, the man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, are you? My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Sharess Caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
She wants to be rid of that brew.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Brothel
And
there's a
nice.
house.
Another case closed, another bottle open! Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
Key to my heart in that sweet dress.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Try the catch of
I
the day.
don't mind it.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolute's armies lay siege. They won't care about stupid list. We have to be prepared.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Dantelon is up those stairs, and he's hung rooms beside the door. The Harpers are waiting too.
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
I got it. I got it.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Good armor. It's hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
Oh, you can turn off the charm, Enfarl. He's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
Now?
Oh, aye. Helm forbid someone might pay for my services, Jahira. Harper's nesting in your cellar tends to scare off business. So, if you mean to sling some coin around, only Jahira will complain. A pleasure. Jahira needs more friends like you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush it up.
My mother and father.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jahira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jahira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Clever cub. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
For the fallen!
No failure.
Blood follows me everywhere. Here goes nothing.
This is the easy part. I go hunting.
Got to keep fighting.
You bow or you break.
Morse,
Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Bal's?
Let us show them how it's done.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead. Evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Ballists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Kelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind that Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for you. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Lay low and rest while you can. I have matters to discuss with my friend here. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach, separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. Except Geraldus. It has been some time since anyone dared rap my knuckles like you did. No less than I deserve. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with Mind Flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. I'm not asking for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.